Hey PJs, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing the part 2 of the Momo Slimes review. I am showing pretty much the same footage that I did before. I did ask you guys at one point if I should show the unboxing and everything in every part, and I kind of got mixed feelings about it because some people were like, I don't want to waste my time on it, and others were like, yeah, because I just like seeing the process. So I'm just showing it here. I'm not really going to explain anything that I already did in part 1. I'm just going to show things here just in case you missed it or anything like that. Obviously, if you haven't seen part 1, I would definitely recommend going to and checking it out. It is on my channel. And that's pretty much it. Just as a quick recap, as far as I know, all of the slimes are 7 ounces, and they all come in these clear screw top lid containers with their Slime Shop logo on the top and the slime name on the side. And these are the 3 slimes that I will be reviewing in part 2. The first slime in this part 2 review is Anime Water. This is a water slime that is scented Ramune, and it comes with a water charm. I'm not gonna lie, I pretty much got this one because I really like the name. I'm one of those people that watches anime. I love anime. It is a huge part of my life. You can call me a nerd, a weeb, whatever you want to do. That's yeah, I'm proud to be one, I guess. I just really liked this idea. I feel like a lot of things in anime, like food, even the water and stuff like that, just always look so good. Like, they make it look so refreshing and delicious and stuff, and like, I don't know, so I just really wanted to try this one. I will apologize for the way that I play with this. Water slimes are kind of difficult to play with because they're just kind of like jiggly and stuff, and it's like you can't really like poke them or inflate them or anything like that, so you kind of just smack them around and work with what you got, I guess. They are really satisfying, at least to me, to play with. I don't know how satisfying they are to watch like someone play with them, but it's kind of fun to like smack it and stuff. This slime smells exactly as described, but for those who don't know what Ramune smells like or tastes like or whatever, at least to me, it's like a Sprite type of soda-ish taste, but I also will taste like bubblegum, which I kind of get that out of this scent as well, which is why I'm saying it smells exactly as described. I love the color as well. It looks exactly like water, kind of reminded me of mouthwash the more that I was like staring at it, but it's still like a very watery color, and it's just, I don't know, it's a pretty blue. I also love the charm. I think it's adorable, and I'm a personal like lover of water ASMR for slimes, or water slimes, I should say, because it just sounds like you're sloshing water, and I just think that's really cool because it's not like fully water, it's slime, which I mean, water slimes have like a crap ton of water in them, so I guess you could say it's the water that's making the ASMR. I don't know, I just think it's really cool that it's like a liquid solid type of thing. It does break very easily and leaves a lot of residue, but I believe they had like a comment about it on their website or something like that, kind of warning you about the residue, which it does happen with water slimes. Obviously, it's going to break really easily as well, because in order to make a water slime, it's basically going to be an extremely overactivated slime, so that's why it breaks a lot. But I mean, you know, it's kind of normal. It was really fun to like press my fingers into it and stuff. Like, I don't know, I just like I like watching that. I just found it like really satisfying. I don't know. Besides that and smacking it, I didn't really know what else to do with it, but it was still super fun to play with. And I'm going to give it 4.9 out of 5 pajamas. The next slime for review is Lava Breakfast. This is a lava rock and thick clear slime that is scented passion fruit. It comes with a frying pan charm and Fimos. And I don't know about you, but my bacon doesn't look very burnt. I hope that makes sense and reaches like Howl's Moving Castle fans, so I don't look really dumb. I don't know. I thought it was like really clever as I was playing with the slime. It even made me kind of giggle at myself, but I hope you get it. To me, this slime smells like shampoo mixed with a fruity drink. Not like an alcoholic drink, but like a, I don't really want to say like Gatorade or Powerade or anything like that, but it's something similar to that. I don't know. It's a very subtle smell, but I really like it. I absolutely loved assembling this, especially the frying pan and like putting the egg and the bacon in there. And like I was trying to create like a cute little fire area with the fire, but it kind of failed because I'm really bad at like putting things together. But I still had a lot of fun, and it definitely painted a picture for me of that specific scene in the movie. I liked the ratio of the rocks to slime as well. well. There wasn't enough to be like super tough on the hands, but it still had like the crunches and everything that lava rock slimes have, so that's amazing. So if you have sensitive hands, this one could be a good one for you. And it's not like super hard to stretch or anything like that, because I know like with slimes like this, if there's like a lot of rocks in it, then it can be like really hard to stretch. It's just, I don't know, it's like an iffy kind of texture for me, but I do like this one. I also found it really mesmerizing to stretch. Like, it reminds me of lava without a doubt, like molten lava, and like the way it moves and stuff when it stretches just looks like moving lava. And I just like, I don't know, I just kept finding myself stretching this one over and over again because I loved the way it looked. The base is thicker, but I would say it's still easy to stretch and doesn't really like give too much resistance, I guess. I don't know. It does obviously break every once in a while, which you have seen, but sometimes I'm just impatient and I stretch it way too fast. The slime does have a lot of bubble pops to it, a lot of crispy ASMR, and pretty much no residue, which is like insane for a slime of this texture. Like, I feel like that's almost unheard of, because it's really hard to accomplish something like that, and like it didn't really leave anything on me, which I was super impressed. This is definitely a perfect slime for me. I love the texture. The add-ins worked really well and just complemented the slime. It definitely paints a picture in my mind of what this slime is supposed to represent and everything, and I'm always like, I always have such a soft spot for that. So this one is going to get 5 out of 5 pajamas. And last for this entire review, this is Cozy Reading Night. It is a Butterfizz slime. The base is scented like Darjeeling tea. I really hope I said that right. And old books. And it comes with a 2-ounce perlite slime and a bag of glitters. To me, this slime smells calming, kind of sweet, and like a little bit earthy as well. I know that that probably doesn't help too much because like, I don't know, that seems very subjective because like everybody has a different kind of meaning for what a calming scent is, but it just smells like safe. And I don't know, it's definitely a scent that paints a picture in my head. Like every time I smell it, I see myself like reading on a cool summer evening with like the wind blowing through a window next to me, and it's like all quiet and serene, and like the TV is like softly playing in the background. I know that sounds like super weird, but that's like what just I picture in my head when I smell this slime, and I feel like that's an accurate representation of what this slime is supposed to be. The base is airy and light but crispy and crunchy at the same time. I love the perlite slime that I get to add to it, and mixing it together was super fun. The add-ins add that perfect touch of color to the slime because it's very subtle, but like you can see it as you stretch it, and I think that's really cool. Also, what I really liked is even though there wasn't too much perlite to add, I feel like it added to the texture overall and kind of gave it just like a little bit more of like uniqueness as you stretch it. You can kind of feel them, so I think that's really cool, and adds obviously a layer of crunchiness to it because those perlite things can be very crunchy. This slime does inflate. It inflates a decent amount as well, and once it does, it becomes more airy and light with constant ASMR to it. It was just so satisfying to pull on and crunch, and literally everything you did to it, it would pull some noises out of it, which I find super satisfying. And it only leaves, I would say, the tiniest amount of residue, which again is something that is super unique, or not even unique, just super rare for a slime like this, because like, I don't know, like snow fizzes and stuff can be really tacky and stuff. Like, they are like the kings and queens of tackiness, and anytime I find one like these that don't really have any tackiness or residue or whatever, I think it shocks me the most out of like anything else, because I don't know, it just seems like really hard to accomplish. I really hope my rantings are making sense. It is currently 12:30 a.m. as I'm doing this voiceover. Do I normally stay up this long? Yes, but that doesn't always mean that my brain's working this long. And it probably quit on me a few hours ago, but I wanted to get some of this voiceover done so I could do other things tomorrow. So I hope these rantings are making at least a little bit of sense. Anyways, the slime is getting 5 out of 5 pajamas. And with that, that is the end of this part 2 review and the end of the entire Momo Slimes review, so I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, comment down below what time you go to sleep. I'm normally not asleep until probably 2 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m. Now I am signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.